Hey everybody, Dave Rollins here, and thanks for tuning into another video. So I know a lot of people are anticipating my review of the SmartFlex 4x5 SLR, and it has come in. It is a beautiful camera. It's a wonderful camera. They even put my name on it. So later next week, I should have a review and a user guide on this camera, so stay tuned for that. But today what we're here to talk about is the Ilford Ilfocolor Vintage Tone 400 film. I bought a roll of that, just one roll, and went to an event in Oakland, a day of shred. It was a BMX event out there, had a great time. Hey, Bob. Oh, sick. Shot a lot of photos, and I shot a roll of the Ilfocolor, and I shot a roll of the Fuji 400 speed film, just to do a comparison of the two. And I found the Ilfocolor to be kind of a little bit of a mixed bag. It would have very unique situations where I would want to use it, but I really did like all the photos. And so we'll dive right on into this review here by looking at some photos. So right off the bat, this film is very desaturated, and you can see in these images that it takes on a very muted tone to all the colors. All the colors are still there, but they're very muted. It really does live up to what it says, vintage tone. It does kind of have a vintage vibe to it, but I don't know if that's necessarily what you would be going for all photos. The blue skies were barely blue, very, very muted tone, and it wasn't exactly a fine grain film, which is not necessarily what you're looking for from a 400 speed film, but as we zoom in on a couple photos here, you can definitely see the grain involved in the photo. There's definitely some apparent grain in each of the shots. That said, I don't find the grain too distracting. I mean, there's a decent amount of detail recorded in this image. Granted, this was taken in broad daylight. It has a really nice look to it. I overall enjoyed this film. Here's a few side-by-side comparisons with the Fuji 400 film. So you can see in these side-by-side comparisons, the Ilfocolor is way more desaturated, and it actually maybe was a little bit higher speed than the Fuji 400. I shot all these at the same setting, but it did take a little bit of a lighter quality to things. It had a bit more shadow detail than the Fuji 400 did, and the highlights had a tendency to blow out a little bit easier than the Fuji 400, partially due to its lower contrast. So at the end of the day, I would use this in many different situations where I wanted a lower contrast and a lower color saturation. But you may want to watch out if you're really out for vibrance of, let's say, a landscape, or if somebody has, a beautiful shirt on that has this lovely color to it, or whatever the color situation might be. You just want to make sure that you were using this with intent, because it definitely has a specific look, and you may or may not be after that look. So at the end of the day, I liked it though, and it's a true 400 speed film, and it's just great to see more color film out in the world. So stay tuned. Next week I'm going to have my SmartFlex review out, and thank you everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. You'll see my videos better, help the algorithm and everything. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and you can also go to my website, buy a print from my website, help support what I do here, help maybe buy me a roll of film or something. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Until next time.